Hi everyone, it's Mike with Crane Realty. We're at the start of another month here in March 2023, and like we do in every video, we're going to essentially break down the trends in our local market with regard to inventory, specifically the number of new listings that are coming online, and what that actually means for buyers and sellers and how it impacts their real estate endeavors. So without much delay, let's get right into the numbers. So you'll see right here, we're going to be looking at a past window of the last 10 years. We'll break that down month by month. And again, looking at the number of new listings. And because we're in the Ontario County, we'll look at Ontario County specifically. There are obviously other counties that we work out of, Monroe, Wayne, and so on, but they will follow a very similar trend. If you were curious, clicking on chart here, the chart would look something like this over the last 10 years, the spikes of summertime, and then the backswing of the market dipping into wintertime, the holiday season, and so on, and then spiking back up for the summertime. And obviously, as we get closer to this end here is where we are in 2023. Obviously, you could see that trajectory is going down. So inventory certainly going down. Lack of inventory creates prices to go up. That common supply and demand basic economics. Clicking on data, kind of scroll past the very first 5 years. If anyone was curious, 2018, excuse me, in the month of February, 163 listings hitting the month in February of that year. As far as the year that we're kicking off, not off to a great start. Barely was able to break 100. It felt like the month was very front-weighted with a lot of listings. And then over the last 2 weeks, it really just kind of petered out a bit. I know for a number of my buyers, I have them set up on searches, and just the amount of email inventory coming into me indicating a new listing sitting in the market really was not getting a lot of activity. And I know for a lot of different buyers out there, a variety of different search engines they were using, just was not getting the type of traffic that usually creates a lot of people that are buzzing and wanting to get that activity, seeing a lot of properties. We should see a pretty big uptick going from February into March. We usually quite consistently see an increase. Just 2020, obviously, there was COVID taking place right here. Certainly caused for a bit of a dip, but for the rest of these, you're going to see an increase, somewhat substantial or just kind of trending upwards. Hopefully, we'll see something very similar to last year where it was nearly double. That would certainly help out, I know, for a lot of buyers getting the opportunity to see a lot of different properties. If you are a seller out there, might be a good time to get in the queue and try to be one of those first properties. I have heard murmurs with regard to the lending industry, possibly seeing some interest rate hikes. We all know what that does. Buyers are going to, calculate the numbers, and it's going to play a little bit more conservative to what they're able to do, driving the overall prices of what they would like to purchase down. So for any sellers out there, if you are thinking, certainly right now is really not a bad time to be listing. So hopefully this information was helpful to all of you. If you have any questions, certainly reach on out. We'd love to talk with you, and hope you have a great rest of your day.